The Zephyrian scout ship descended through Earth's atmosphere, its sensors confirming what their species had believed for 3 centuries. The blue planet remained perfectly habitable and beautifully empty of its former inhabitants. Commander Vex 9 adjusted his bio-suit as he stepped onto the overgrown remains of what their archives identified as New York City. Remarkable preservation, he transmitted to the mothership orbiting above. Vines cascaded down the sides of skyscrapers like green waterfalls, and exotic flora had transformed the concrete jungle into something magnificent. The humans' sudden extinction left everything intact. We can begin colonization immediately. The Zephyrians had discovered Earth's radio signals centuries ago, followed by an abrupt silence that lasted 300 years. Their long-range observation posts had detected no heat signatures, no electromagnetic emissions, no signs of the bustling civilization that once called this world home. The logical conclusion was extinction. Perhaps war, perhaps plague, perhaps environmental collapse. What they didn't know was that humanity had simply learned to hide. Dr. Elena Vasquez watched the alien survey team from her concealed position atop the Chrysler building. Her enhanced vision, courtesy of generations of genetic optimization, tracked their movements with predatory precision. Through her neural link, she connected with the other Guardians positioned throughout the city. 17 scouts, standard reconnaissance pattern, she transmitted silently. They're cataloging infrastructure, just as the projections indicated. Humanity hadn't died 3 centuries ago. They had evolved. When the first alien probes appeared in Earth's outer system, the collective governments had made a desperate choice. Rather than face invasion as a primitive species, they would disappear entirely. Advanced AI networks had been developed to suppress all electromagnetic signatures, while the population retreated to vast underground cities powered by geothermal energy and fusion reactors. But the transformation went deeper than mere hiding. Genetic engineering, cybernetic enhancement, and consciousness uploading had created a new form of human, one perfectly adapted for both survival and warfare. They had spent 3 centuries watching, learning, and preparing for this moment. Phase 1 complete, Elena reported to the global command buried beneath the Rockies. The primary colonization fleet has entered orbit. Estimated population, 40 million Zephyrians. Understood, Guardian Prime, came the response from Director Chun, whose consciousness now existed across multiple quantum servers while maintaining a single biological form. Are you prepared for Phase 2? Elena smiled, feeling the nanotechnology in her bloodstream respond to her elevated heart rate, optimizing her body for combat. Around the city, she sensed her fellow Guardians, thousands of enhanced humans emerging from concealment points that had been prepared for generations. They moved like ghosts through the vertical gardens and reclaimed wilderness that camouflaged their true home. The Zephyrian commander was examining what he believed to be a dead subway entrance when the ground beneath him suddenly revealed itself to be a sophisticated holographic projection. He had mere seconds to register surprise before Elena landed silently behind him, her enhanced strength making the takedown effortless. "Surprise," she whispered, though her voice carried through the quantum communication network that now connected every Guardian on the planet. Across Earth, the scene repeated itself simultaneously. In London, Tokyo, Sao Paulo, and hundreds of other locations, the extinct humans revealed themselves to the shocked Zephyrian scouts. The aliens' superior technology meant nothing against an enemy that had studied them for centuries and adapted specifically to counter their advantages. The space battle that followed lasted exactly 17 minutes. The Zephyrian fleet, designed for colonization rather than warfare, found themselves facing human ships that emerged from concealment within asteroids and lunar installations. Weapons that had been perfected over 3 centuries of focused development cut through alien shields like solar wind through space. Commander Vex 9, now a prisoner in the underground city of New Manhattan, stared in bewilderment at his captors. "Impossible," he stammered through his translator. "You were extinct. Your world was empty." Elena removed her helmet, revealing features that were recognizably human yet clearly enhanced. Eyes that gleamed with artificial intelligence, skin that shimmered with protective nanotechnology, and an expression of calm determination that spoke of absolute confidence. "We were never extinct," she replied. "We were just waiting for you to come home." Outside, through carefully maintained camouflage, Earth looked exactly as it had for 3 centuries. A wild, overgrown world reclaimed by nature. But beneath the surface and hidden in plain sight, humanity had not merely survived their great deception. They had thrived, evolved, and now reclaimed their birthright from those who would have taken it. The age of hiding was over. The age of human resurgence had begun.